It's still early out in Cali, baby, don't you wanna rally again? Find a road with no name, lay back in the slow lane. Skies dropping, Jupiter around us like some old train. We'll be rolling down the windows, I bet you we'll catch a nice second wind. We don't have to go home, we can leave the night on. We can leave the night on.
Alright, let's bake. So, I'm home and I'm gonna make these paleo cookies that my friend Cynthia found the recipe of and showed them to me, and they're so good. However, I thought I had all the ingredients, but apparently I don't, so I'm gonna make a few substitutes. So, they're not gonna come out perfect, but honestly these cookies are perfect, like they're so good. So I'll tell you the right recipe, and then I'll tell you my substitutes, and they're really good and I really suggest them. And yes, so what you're going to need are coconut oil. You'll actually need eggs, but like I said, I forgot I didn't have that, so I'm going to use egg whites. Coconut flour, almond flour, vanilla extract. You actually need baking soda, but I only have baking powder, so that's another substitute. Honey, I'm going to be using agave, and chocolate chips. I'll be using butterscotch chocolate chips. So it'll be a little different, but it's still going to be delicious. So first you're going to combine all the dry ingredients, and then we'll combine the wet ingredients. I'm doing half of this recipe, but okay, so first you're going to do, so it calls for 3 cups almond flour, so I'm going to do 1.5 cups of almond flour. Do I have to answer it? 1.5 cups of almond flour. If you don't have almond flour, I mean, I bought almond flour. You can buy almond flour from like Sprouts or Whole Foods or Trader Joe's, whatever. You can also make it by blending up almonds. That's what my friend Cynthia did, and it's fun because it's more of like a thick, grainier texture too, so that's a nice option. Next, we're doing 1/8 cup of coconut flour. Now, a teaspoon of baking soda, or 1/2 teaspoon since I'm halving it. But like I said, I don't have that, so I'm going to do baking powder and hope for the best.
This is such a pretty piece. So fun.
So that was all the dry ingredients, so I'm just going to mix that together. And it also says to add a teaspoon of salt, but like we know I don't really do that. I don't think I actually have salt, so. Now I'm going to combine all the wet ingredients together and then mix them. Perfect. 1/4 cup of coconut oil, and I'll have all the ingredients and the recipe in the description box below. But it's melted coconut oil, so melted coconut oil. And then next we're going to add 1/4 cup of honey. I am going to use agave, and we used agave when I made it with her before, so I know that's a fine switcheroo, so we're going to do that. We'll need 1 egg for this, so I'm going to do 1 or 1.5 egg whites. I don't really know the substitution for that. So we're going to do just about 1 egg white there. That's all I have left. You know, this recipe may not turn out the right way, but that's the fun in baking, and I know these ingredients will still taste good together, so I'll still enjoy it, but I'll put the right recipe below so you can get the accurate stuff. And then 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Alright, so this is all the liquid ingredients that I'm going to mix together. And then I'm going to add this to the dry ingredients, and then I'm going to add about 1 cup of chocolate chips, or in my case, butterscotch morsels. And we're mixing. Gonna add the butterscotch before I forget. That's how it looks. Now we're gonna put them on the pan and bake them at 375 for about 8 to 10 minutes. Alright, into the oven we go. And don't tell anyone, but I saved some extra dough specifically so I can eat it. Does anyone else do that, or is that just me? Oh, speaking of which, it might just be me, but can anyone see that? Life short, lick the bowl. Gotta live by that motto, and I will. Here we go. So I may have to wait 8 to 10 minutes for these cookies, but guess what? They're done. Super quick. But clearly I'm not a baker. I mean, I enjoy baking and I like baking stuff, but I'm not a professional baker. I definitely couldn't sell these because one, I didn't make sure I had the right ingredients. And two, it's not me. It's really not me. It's this oven. But everything I bake here burns. I knew that happened, so I specifically set it on a lower thermometer thing, temperature, and it still burnt. I mean, they're still going to taste good to me, and I'm still going to like them. But honestly, how annoying. So don't think that this is how yours will turn out. Be better than me. But then again, it's not my fault. Be better than the oven. Hopefully your oven's good and it turn out good, because I promise these can be very good. Anywho, thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoy these cookies. If you try them, let me know. Like I said, I'll put the recipe below. And don't think they're going to turn out like how these are. They're going to turn out good if you try them, I promise. They're delicious. Thank you to Cynthia for introducing them to me. She's the best. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video.